Hi everyone, this is Caroline and I am going to be working on my drawings. I have 15 drawings of my whimsical bouquet flowers, and I have 15 of my whimsical houses that I have drawn. And I am going to show you in a time lapse of me drawing the bouquet of flowers. Bit of my drawing, and they went pretty quickly, so it was really one after the other. I did not think about them prior. I didn't sketch anything out. It's just what came to me at the moment. So these are all the bouquet flowers, and I already started one, and I still have a little bit more to work on with this one. And these are my whimsical houses as well, and more detail will be put with them. I'm not sure what medium, if I'm going to stick with color pencil for all of them or if I'm going to change them, but it will either be color pencil or maybe watercolor. So more than likely I probably will stick with color pencil with these. But it is just something I came up with that I want to challenge myself with some whimsical pieces of art that are small, and I most likely will end up putting maybe all or some of them up for Etsy once when my store gets open again. But today I'm going to work on this drawing. It's a cute little castle-like whimsical, so join me with this. I'm going to use my color pencils, and I have two different sets, and I am just going to make it very colorful. And here's my other set of color pencils that I have, and I want it to be colorful and lively. I like the bold colors, so these are cute little drawings that anybody can do. It's just, you know, sometimes you need pictures of houses or maybe just some reference pictures and how other people drew their whimsical houses. But this could become like your own coloring book, and it could be really fun to do. And you get to draw it and then use your color pencils or your markers, and you color it in. And this is using paper and pencil. You don't have to use a graphic software to make these, and you can if you want to, but the whole idea of my channel is to make it yourself and not to rely on the perfection. When you get onto those computer softwares for drawing, a lot of time people will be focused on, like, do they draw it perfect? Is it, you know, lining up the way they want it to? And then instead of making something whimsical, now they're making something that is a little bit more on the perfection side, kind of like a little bit more of an architect look to it. So before I get going with all of this, I want to color in the windows. And I'm going to put just a light color of yellow there to indicate those are my windows. Thinking I want to use a different color in this. So don't be afraid to play with color with this. You know, whimsical art is about color and funky shapes and just an interesting way of looking at your subject matter. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, and have some fun with it. This is like your escape. It's a kind of like a fantasy world, and you know, just make it fun for yourself. I'm going to have this to be a red door. And you see how bold I am getting the colors, so it will have like a flat look to it, and that's okay. You could make this to have a little bit more depth to it if you want. So whatever your style is, you know, feel free to choose to draw it and color it in your style. Now I have the stairs, and I'm going to use the same color for it and keep it all unison. And I think I'm gonna start with this brown. It's kind of like a tan color. I'm going to show you the update of the quilt. It has gotten quite large, but I want to show you this section, and it is coming along very nicely. I think the pattern is matching up pretty good on this one. I finally have some kind of pattern, some kind of routine as far as how I am putting this together, and it is really looking lovely. I am really enjoying it this time. My previous one that I did is in need to be completed. I just don't think it has the same look as that one. There's a lot more mistakes on this one, but I am going to complete this. I'm going to do the binding, and I just have to figure out what color I want for the back side. So I need to buy that still, and I'm thinking if I could find like a navy blue polka dot, I think that would be really cool to have that in the back. But I have to go to the store and figure out how much fabric I need and purchase it. So I might also just look at the sheets. I might go to Goodwill and other thrift stores and maybe find some sheets and see what I could pick from that would go nicely with this. But right now, this is where we stand, and I still have more rows to sew and attach, and then I will be ready for both of them to get completed. So this is heading into the final stage. So it's actually getting done quicker than I thought, just because I have been making more time for it. So I thank you so much for joining me today in this video. I did a lot of drawing in this video today, and no video footage of me sewing. I'm actually really tired, so I am going to rest for the rest of the evening. Maybe I'll work on some crochet, and maybe I'll do some quilt making tomorrow. Maybe I'll film that if I do. Otherwise, stay tuned. I will put out more videos with my quilt making at some point. And thank you so much for visiting with me. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it.